Hi guys, welcome. So today we've got a very special video for you. So within the last 24 hours, the new Meta avatars dropped, as you're well aware. So I haven't had much time to sort of play around, but I think I've got my avatar into a shape that I'm kind of happy with so far. So I know there's been a lot of sort of people who are very happy with the new avatar system, and there's been some who are sort of not quite there yet. But I think they will turn a corner. The one thing I would say about the new avatars is it's a case of you really have to tweak. You have to play with the different body types. You have to play with the different sliders until you really get what you subjectively want out of it. And it's quite difficult. It really is. It's taken me a bit of time to get there. But without any further ado, let's just have a quick look through some of the avatar customization options. So I'll just play a little video in the back here, and off we go. Ready? Okay, so yeah, here we are. We're just in the home screen right now, and you can do this in Horizon Worlds as well. But see, I'm just sort of spinning around, getting my hand tracking going. Bear with me. And then you can see, like in the mirror, here I am in one of the dresses that I bought for the previous generation of avatars that Measure have actually upgraded, and they've brought through, as they have done with many outfits. Not all of them. Some outfits unfortunately have gone, and some outfits have been replaced with things which just simply aren't quite the same. So here we have the body types. You can see there's male and female type body types in very different styles. You've got sort of you got the build, you got the muscle, bust, waist, hips, and stomach, which you can just slide. You can see I'm sort of sliding them around here, so you can kind of see the effect that adjusting the bust has on your boobs, and we can sort of I've got my body into a state right now that I'm not comfortable with super changing it that much, but I'll just give you a quick demo. So you can see the bottom is growing there out and in, so from the back, so the hips grow the side, and the rear actually grows backward. You can see that on the mobile app they are named slightly differently, and the scroll bars do work slightly differently on the Horizon Worlds app, but this is the one actually in the main interface. So yeah, you've got facial customizations here. So again, body sliders. This is something very new to Horizons. We haven't had this before. Sorry about that. And yeah, so we've got all the different sort of basic facial types here as well. You got a lot of new hairstyles. Look, wiggly hair. The hair jiggles when you move your head. That's pretty cool. I've seen quite a few people say stuff about that with the longer hair variants. So yeah, lots of similar but different hairstyles going on. It did take me a while to find a hairstyle that I actually liked. You got the dresses look amazing now. I've got to be honest, they've really done an upgrade on that. Like this is the red dress, and there's a whole host of other ones. You can recolor a lot of existing clothing items. I do wish there were more options. I hope they'll add more over time. I really do. Yeah. It would be nice to have coloured sliders with these ideally, but if they have to do swatches, I'd rather just a greater variation of swatches. I find some. It would also be good to have sort of shiny versus matte options on things as well, because some of the items in here are quite shiny, and I kind of don't want them to be. And also some of the colours are a bit darker than I would have otherwise liked, and I think adding metallic shines them makes them look darker. Yeah, it's but the leggings are a great example actually. As you know, my sort of my normal bright red scarlet leggings unfortunately don't exist in this new ecosystem. They have been replaced. Oh, this is an interesting one. So this is actually a bandeau top that you would have seen from an outfit in the previous generation, but they've now separated it out. So it's like a wraparound, almost like a boob tube. And it used to come with a most amazing pair of jeans that made your bum look amazing, but now they've separated it out, so you could just wear that strapless sort of bandeau top separately, which is really nice. So yeah, the clothes look very different. You can see why it's taken a bit of time to do this, because they've not only had to redo the avatars and all their different variations, they've had to sort of redo the clothes as well as sort of conforming clothes to look good on these new avatar types as well, the avatar types, and that must have been a real challenge, and it worked exceptionally hard to do that. So I'm, this is just the first stage, and we have back, which is in my shorts. This is just the first stage, and I'm sure they'll be adding more clothes as we go as well, and even more swatches. So if what you like is not there, I wouldn't panic. I think that they'll be adding more and more and more as we go along, and that's great. On top of that, if you're in the US, of course, you have the meta-generated, sort of the AI-generated textures that you can apply to certain items, which is great. Unfortunately, you cannot do this in the UK and the EU right now. That's not technically Meta's fault. That's the EU and the UK government that have blocked Meta's AI from our territories over here, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully, that'll change at some point. But yeah, no, there's a lot of clothes to choose from, and you've still got the usual format with the store and the closet, although they have added extra sections like one pieces and dresses that you'll see in here, which is great. Yeah, look at these shiny compression shorts. I love them. Leopard print. Again, I do wish there was a non-shiny sort of matte variant of these. Even though I am kind of a fan of that, I'm going to adopt them. Maybe the legging variety. They use the same material on the leggings. So yeah, if we have a look in a closet now, as you should, if what you're looking for is not in the store, chances are you'll find a variation of it in the closet. So these are the camisole tops that we had before, but now they're available in far more colours than they ever were before, and you have to buy them from the shop. Every colour you buy, I say buy. Most of these things are free. There are a few purchasable items. They're not expensive, but not everything is free. That's worth noting. Just like the last store, so there's no difference there at all. But yeah, you change the bat shape in here, and it looks amazing in these sort of things. They're really sort of conforming. I've done such a good job here. You can see the hips resized from the side, and the back goes front and back. I think we've sort of covered that already. Are we going to change anything else? Maybe the bust from the side? Yeah, okay, we're going to do that. So you can see there's a you can't get too ridiculous with it, but it's they've allowed a certain amount of generosity in that domain. Muscles as well. Hey, if you want to look like you've been to the gym for the last few years, then you can of course do that. And the build as well accentuates your current build as selected above. So that's another sort of course variation. They've really done a fantastic job here. I can't take away from that. It's I'd say a lot of the early sort of complaints about the avatars were just, I think that the first initiation, the first time you play with this, is there's so many options that you're just not going to get it right the first few times you do it. So you really have to sort of keep going until you find like the right eye distances, the right eye shapes, the right eye angles, the right, the right hairdos, the right clothing sort of combinations, and the right bodies. You can see this is the sort of this is the dress that I like to wear. This is an example of the red shiny dress we had in the last version. Now it has massive arm pads, which is incredible, and I'm sure it got a little shorter as well. He's makes the butt look great. And I really like this one. This is like a red dress, but it goes all the way down. It's like a long dress. That is amazing. That is so good. I'll probably be using that one at some point. I think it comes in different colours, but these sort of I'm pretty sure that's a purchasable dress extra slim, so selecting there with the open sides, that's a good one. I've never really used that one. I did buy it because I like the open sides, but it's waving. Yeah, there's a lot to love in here. So, what are we going to go for? Yeah, this is I was going for a tartan sort of summer dress look. That's nice. I think that's a new one. We're going back to the favourite. Okay, love it. One thing I would say is the different body types look completely different in different types of clothing. So sometimes it's good to switch the body type with the clothing to get the best appearance. In the mobile app, and the only way I've seen this is in the Meta Horizon mobile app. you can actually create multiple avatars. So if you want to use the mobile app to create a sort of a profile of yourself, and you can go wild with it. You can have like a male character and a female character. You know, you can create the same character with different clothing and body presets, but you can switch the avatars much more easily than actually having to. What we did before is we had to go back through and change all the presets all the time, and that was a nightmare. If we wanted to, like, for a joke, dress up as someone else, we had to sort of go through and redo all the body presets, and it was a real pain in the bottom. But now we can actually just use the mobile app to say create new profile and switch to that and customize it, which I think works a lot better. They've done an excellent job with that as well. I think body sliders and the ability to sort of switch avatar profiles is such a win. Great. Okay, I think what are we doing here? We're saving. Oh, okay. So that is the end of that video, guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry it was a short one, but hopefully that gives you a little glimpse of some of the things that you can do in the avatar creator for these new avatars. So thank you very much for watching if you stayed to the end. And hey, I shall see you around in Horizon Worlds. Welcome to the next generation of avatars. Enjoy. Go play. See you later.